Hi there, this is Elian, your weight loss and transformation coach. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about 10 tips to crush that New Year's weight loss goals. Yes, I know, it's almost that time of the year again that you're all going to make New Year's resolutions. And the number one weight loss resolution is losing weight and getting fit. And I also know you make the same resolution year after year after year, and you start off fully motivated. And yes, then life happens, or you lose your motivation, or you just can't stick to this goals that you set for yourself. It just doesn't fit in with your lifestyle. So, how can we make 2024 your best year yet, that you will crush that goals? So, I'm going to share with you 10 tips that you can implement to crush those goals. All right, and the number one thing is set realistic goals. Yes, I know you always hear that SMART goals, set realistic goals, but what does it actually mean? Setting realistic goals means that you really have to, one, know yourself, and you have to know your lifestyle and what you really want to achieve. How much weight do you want to lose? And why do you want to lose weight? Yeah, that's some people think it's obvious. I want to lose weight because I want to look better or whatever. But I want you to really focus on why you want to lose weight. Is it because of medical reasons? Do you just want to look better aesthetically? You have to know the reason you're doing this. And then you have to write it down. You really have to write down as many reasons that you need to lose weight. You have to write it down. Go find out, what does extra weight do to your body? Go find that it makes sense in your head why it's so necessary to lose weight for you, that you can implant it in your subconscious. So when you're setting realistic goals, first you have to know how much weight you need to lose, and we'll get into that as well, and a realistic amount by when you're going to lose it. And most people fall off the wagon there. They want to lose weight too quickly, and that is not healthy, and that's why they can't stay on track. So it's unrealistic to expect to lose 10 or 20 kilograms in a month or two. Set realistic goals for your body. Think about your age, think about your body type, and just think about how many times you failed because you set those unrealistic goals. So I normally tell my clients that we're aiming, and that is still high, aiming for 4 kilograms a month. Only 4 kilograms. Yes, only 4 kilograms, but like I said, that's still high. So in the first month, you can achieve that quickly. Depends how much weight you have to lose. Maybe you can lose more, because normally in the first week or so, you lose a lot of water weight. But what we don't want, and we'll get into that, is that you lose muscle mass. We do not want that, because then you're not losing fat. We want you to lose fat. So that is why losing it slower is much better. So you're going to aim for between 2 and 4 kilograms a month. And now you're saying, oh, but Elian, that's going to take me so long. Yes, it's going to take longer than a crash diet, but then it's going to be sustainable. While you're losing weight, you're going to change your habits, and it's becoming a lifestyle that you never pick it up again, that you're going to stay healthy and that you're not going to pick up that weight again. And that's what we want in the end. So I want you to have that mind shift of losing too much weight too quickly, to choosing a goal that's sustainable, that's going to take longer, but in the end, you will reach it and you'll be successful. So, setting that realistic goals, it has to be less weight and take a longer time. So even if you have to lose 50 kilograms, that's fine. Rather do it slowly. It will come off and you're going to be on a sustainable plan that you can stay on. Then find your motivation is step number 2. Identify why you want to lose weight. Like I said in the previous one, it will keep you going when things get tough. Go make a list of the 10 reasons. If you can find 20, that's even better. Find the 10 reasons why you need to lose weight. Write them down and read that list every day, that it keeps fresh here, that you stay on track. Tip number 3, plan your meals. This for me is one of those most important tips. It's normally when people don't plan and prepare that they fail. And that's with everything in life. You have to plan something. So that's why I'm a coach, that I actually help and give a balanced eating plan to my clients that is sustainable for their lifestyle. That's why you don't just grab any diet off the internet or any meal plan off the internet. You are an individual with individual needs, a different lifestyle, your BMR is differently, so you need a plan that will work for you. And you say, but Helene, I want to do intermittent fasting, or I want to do keto, or all that. I will make a video about all the different diets and why they all work on the same principle. For me, the only and best nutritional plan, you see, I don't like calling it a diet, is one that you can stay on for the rest of your life. Eliane, but I don't want to have a diet for the rest of my life. Well, that is one thing you'll have to get your head around, that it's a balanced nutritional plan. It's a lifestyle change. You can't eat and have the lifestyle that you led before if you want to lose weight and to maintain that weight. You have to do something differently. So that's another mind shift that you have to make, that you can't just go on a diet and then go back to your old habits. It's not going to work. You're doing damage to your body in the long run. So I'll make a video of that as well. So please plan your meals or get a nutritionist or a coach to work out a tailor-made plan for you that will work with your lifestyle. So just a few things about that. I don't believe in taking out any major food group unless there is specific nutrient deficiency or allergies, or that you've got specific health conditions, then maybe I'll do that. But for the majority of people, I do believe that we need all major food groups. We need all 3 macros in our diet. That is protein, fat, and carbs. We need that. So, and everyone's body responds differently. So that's why it's so important to have a nutritional coach or a nutritionist, dietitian to work out a plan that you can stay on for the rest of your life. That will be a balanced meal plan. It doesn't mean that you can never have chocolate or pizza or cake again. No, it is part of a balanced lifestyle. Then you learn that some things are not everyday foods, that you taking care of your health for the long run, that you want to be healthy for as long as possible, and that food and exercise play a major role in staying healthy. So, when you plan your meals, then you plan it that it is sustainable for you, that it includes things that you like having, and that you learn how to prepare that food in a healthier manner than before. and that you know what micro and macronutrients your body need for optimal health, and that the diet plan, the nutritional plan, is worked out according to that, that you can actually stay on that. And if you want to include something over a weekend, then it can be included and you won't feel deprived. So that is something that you can sustain for the long term, that it's balanced, it works with you and your family. All right, stay active is the fourth tip. Yeah, but Helene, I don't like exercising. Now, our bodies need to exercise. To stay healthy, we need to exercise. So the best plan to make is to do something that you actually like. Find something that you like. I found it weight training. I was never good at dancing. I've got two left feet. I was never good at aerobics or anything that somebody stands in front of me and my brain has to switch around to do the movements, to do that same movements that they are doing. I'm not good with that. I don't like doing that. I don't like team sports. I'm a person that likes to train on my own or just with one person. That is my personality. So look at those kind of things. And in the end, walking is the best exercise that there is. And who doesn't like walking? I mean, and even with that, set a realistic goal if you choose walking, set a realistic goal for that. If you can do it at the start, when you're starting off with your program, don't start with, I'm going to run or jog 5 kilometers every day. If you've never done that, that's just setting you up for failure. So you want to start with walking maybe 15 minutes every second day. And then do that. Try a nice fast-paced walk. Take your dogs for a walk. Take your kids for a walk. Just go walk for 15 minutes. Then in a week, try to up it a bit at 20 minutes. And so on and so on. So set realistic goals that you can really keep. And keep your promise to yourself. If you said you're going to walk 15 minutes 3 times a week, come hell or high water, do that. Stick with that. So when you set up your exercise plan, make sure you can follow through. Don't set yourself up for, okay, I have to get up at 4 o'clock every morning and then I'm going to go to the gym. If you know you are not a morning person, you're just going to press that snooze button. I know, I've seen it over and over again. So find a time that you have energy, that you can actually like training. Don't set yourself up for failure from the start. And so many people do that. Now they want to start jogging. Now they start 1st of January and there they go. Suddenly they want to jog. But you haven't even prepared your body. You didn't stretch your body. You didn't walk. And it's not nice. You can't keep up. Just 5 minutes and you're sweaty and you can't breathe. So don't do that. Start slowly and build it up. Yes, I know you want to lose weight as quickly as possible, but this is the way that you're going to maintain it. That you're actually going to maintain your plan and stay with it. It's going to be sustainable. So start being true to yourself. If you can't commit to 6 times a week, commit to 3 or even 2 times. Just start. Just start somewhere with the little time you have. And if you know you can walk at 5 o'clock in the afternoons, that is a realistic time for you, then you keep that. Keep that time. Tell your family, this is me time. You can come walk with me, but this is the time I'm committing to myself to go walk. If it really rains that much that you can't get out, then get a place inside and walk on the spot. Find alternatives to do. All right? So that is tip number 4. Okay, tip number 5, track your progress. So when you start with your new weight loss, lifestyle changing transformation plan, take photos. That is the best way to track your progress. Let one of your family members take a front, side, and back photo of you in a bikini. I know you don't want to see yourself that way, or short and a crop top. Show as much of your body as possible that you can really see when you start changing. You don't have to show that to anybody else. You can even take it with a selfie, put it on a ring light, and take the photos yourself. Just do that. You can hide them on your phone, you can hide them on your computer that nobody sees that, but keep that for yourself. You're going to be so proud of your progress when you see it, because sometimes you're going to weigh yourself and you won't see progress on the scale, you won't see that dip in the scale, and then you get frustrated. But if you take progress photos regularly, you will see the progress on the photos. So do that. Then when you start, I'm not a big fan of taking weight, because it can get you upset when you don't lose weight. So I really like it if people can go for an in-body scan when they start. That can take your visceral fat levels, your BMR, your overall fat percentage, and your muscle mass. Now that is the most important thing that you want to know, because if you're losing weight, that doesn't necessarily mean you're losing fat. It can mean you're losing water and muscle mass, and that's what we don't want. So if you can, go do an in-body scan when you start, and maybe once a month follow up with that. Otherwise, if you do use the scale, use the same scale once a week or once every 2 weeks. I know a scale can keep you being consistent. That you know you're going to weigh in every Monday, then you can't go overboard over the weekend, because you must weigh in on Monday morning, and you do that at the same time every Monday, week after week. And without your clothes, after you went to the loo, weigh yourself and write it down. Even measurements. Measure yourself, neck, circumference around the neck, around your chest, around your waist, smallest part of your waist, around your hips, the widest part of your hips, and write it down with the date. Keep progress, that you can see how you progress through your journey. All right, number 6. This is also one of the most important things, the most important tips of your journey. Stay consistent. I know it's difficult. Life happens. Yeah, but Elaine, there was an office function, or what, there was that or that and that. And then I had something that I wasn't supposed to, and now everything is ruined. I can just as well leave the diet. Now, please, it's not about that. We're going to have times that we cannot eat according to our plan, and that you have to make the best choices what's available to you. Then you do that. But in the end, it's about staying consistent over the long term. Remember, it's a lifestyle change. It's not a diet that you're going to rush through to lose weight as quickly as possible. This is a lifestyle change, and being consistent means that you're going to do the same stuff over and over and over. And if you have one small mishap, that's fine. Put it behind you, get on the wagon, and get back on it immediately. Not next Monday or next month or next year. All right, you're going to stay on it. You're going to stay consistent. How I get my clients to stay consistent actually comes into the next step. That's get support. Now, not only do they get my support as a coach, they get to be on a motivational group, WhatsApp and Facebook, and that group is the same people with the same problems, going through what they're going through, struggling with them, and they keep each other motivated and consistent. So I like my clients to post photos of their meals. It's not, they don't have to do it every time they have a meal, but try to stay consistent with that. Put photos of your meals, put a photo, a selfie of you working out, or of your fitness tracker for the day, your steps, whatever. Put that on the group, and that keeps you consistent because you know you are part of that group and they see what you're doing. They hear what you're doing. So you helping them by helping yourself, or otherwise you're helping yourself by helping them. And you motivate each other. You're there for each other. And this is so, so important. I see that with every weight loss challenge that I have, that the people that made the most progress in the end is the people that are active on the support group, that stay consistent with posting, commenting, motivating each other. They are the ones that makes the most progress and that keeps on afterwards. All right, so that was tip 6 and 7. Stay consistent and get support. All right. Tip 8, practice mindful eating. Start paying attention to what and how you eat. That really helps prevent overeating. So how do I get my clients to do this is most people think they know how weight loss works. They think they know what makes you fat and they think they know what's healthy for you and what not. But believe me, most people don't. They are clueless of how much calories they take in during the day. They are mindless, they're clueless of what is really low calorie food, what is high protein food. They're clueless. So I like to educate my students on that they know. And one of the best ways to do that in the beginning is to download a tracker app that keeps you on track. So when I work out their nutrition and I tell them they can have 1,700 calories a day, then they go on that app. There's so many of that. In South Africa, I like the Fat Secret app because it's got most of the food of our country on that app, and I update it. If there's not something on that, I will put a photo and I will put the macros and everything. I will put that on that my clients can choose that because I know it's on my meal plan and it makes it easier for them. And it does not take so much time. Yes, people say they don't like counting calories, but you don't have to really have a scale and weigh all of those stuff. That I only do for my clients that compete, my competitive clients that's on stage. They really have to zoom into their diet. So that is for them. But for normal people that wants to lose weight and change their lifestyle and transform their bodies, it's very good to, in the beginning, to put everything that you eat, everything, because people think that if they put a bit of tomato sauce on here or a bit of mayonnaise in here, that they don't have to count that, but all that calories count to it, the calories at the end of the day. So if they keep going over their daily calorie allowance, you're not going to lose weight. You're going to maintain or you're going to pick up weight. So that's why it's important that you actually know how to use a tracking app to put the correct amount of food in there that you ate, how you cooked it. If you use oil, that you add that, how much you use. That everything must be tracked because everything comes to the daily calorie allowance. So practice that. And when you eat, don't sit in front of a computer or Netflix and eat. Do that once in a while when you really want to relax. But get into a habit of, when you cook your food, to really be mindful of what you put in, that the ingredients are good for you, it's colorful, it's delicious. You make a change in how you prepare food. And then when you dish it up, that you like what you see on the plate. It looks delicious, that it looks fresh and inviting, and that you can actually sit and enjoy and taste what you're eating. So that makes a really, it's a huge mind shift than just sitting in front of a TV and propping everything in your mouth and actually you don't even know what you ate. So start enjoying your food. Make time for your food. Food is not your enemy. Food can be your medicine. Food is life changing if you have the correct food in the correct amount. And start listening to your body. Start listening to when you're really hungry. Start to zoom into your body's natural cues that we all have. Right, so that is tip 8, practice mindful eating. Tip number 9, stay hydrated. I can hear you now. Yes, I know I'm going to say drink enough water. The number one thing my new clients tell me is that they don't drink water, they don't like the taste. So I don't let that scare me. They still have to drink water. We're just going to find another way to start getting water into their bodies until they get used to the taste. There's so many avenues to go to these days. There's sugar-free water drops. There is low-calorie, sugar-free cool drink mixes that you can mix a little bit in your water, or even better, put a bit of lemon juice or fruit-infused water. Make it look nice and let it taste nice in the beginning. And drink water as much as possible in the beginning. Stay hydrated, because that's also going to make you feel fuller. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to be good for your skin. It's just, water is life. So please get into the habit of drinking water. All right, 10, last one. Be kind to yourself. And I'm actually going to make a whole video about this, because this, I talk to my clients so much. I talk to them about being kind to yourself, the thoughts that you're thinking, the words that you say to yourself. They come to me, clients come to me and tell me I'm such a failure. I feel like a failure because I can't keep on a diet, or I can't do the exercises, or I start motivated and then a week and I can't carry on. Why can't I do that? And when I start talking to them, I start listening to their word choices, how they talk to themselves. Things like, I can just look at a piece of cake and I gain weight, or I hate my body, I hate my legs, and I hate my arms, and I hate this fat around my tummy. I hear those words, and you know what? Those words are powerful, because what you keep telling your subconscious, that is who you are. Your subconscious believe what you tell them, and it acts it out. Unconsciously, it acts it out. If you tell yourself you pick up weight just by looking at a piece of cake, even if that is impossible, that will be like that, because you keep telling that So when you have a bite of that cake, it's going straight to the fat cells. Yes, that sounds ridiculous, but your words are so, so powerful, much more powerful. Your thoughts, they're all powerful, and you must start talking differently to yourself. You must change the narrative in your mind. Start looking at yourself and finding the things that you love about yourself, and the others we're going to change. But please, start talking differently. There's so many YouTube videos out there that will teach you how to set intentions, how to talk differently. Be kind to yourself. Start loving yourself. Be your first lover. Be kind. Show that compassion to yourself. Like if you did fall off the wagon, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't feel guilty and let that stuff go over and over in your mind and you can't do this, you're such a failure. Stop that. Don't say that to yourself. Rather start you get back on that wagon immediately and say to yourself, I can do this, because you can. If other people can do it, so can you. You've got it in you. I lost 55K, so can you. You can do this. You can change your life. You can change your life for the better. So let's quickly recap that 10 tips to stay on track with your weight loss goals in the new year. 1, set realistic goals. 2, find your motivation. 3, plan your meals. 4, stay active. 5, track your progress. 6, stay consistent. 7, get support. 8, practice mindful eating. 9, stay hydrated, drink that water. 10, be kind to yourself. Love yourself. This is Ilian signing off. I hope you learned a lot. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to put so much value on this that you will want to watch every day. We will do this together. I will be your coach that will be with you every step of the way. We will crack this weight loss problem once and for all. See you in the next video.